Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the third episode of the Forest Gumpers YouTube channel. I am Dylan.
My name is Evan.
Let's get down to business, Evan. Today we got quite a controversial topic today. What makes a masculine man, Evan?
So, a masculine man is a very subjective topic.
It's very subjective. I think
very subjective.
to everyone, they have a different version of what masculinity is.
Correct. Because currently there's a lot of influencers who are preaching many different ideologies. Some people are preaching more on pure hard work and discipline, while some others are talking more of providing and caring.
While some people, they actually talk about the playboy lifestyle.
Some people also, but we'll get to that later.
We'll get to that later, okay. So, what is your definition of a masculine man, Evan?
Personally, if you guys have watched The Lord of the Rings, have you heard of the character Aragorn? Have you watched it before?
Nope.
You're missing out, man. You
Let
have
me
to watch
search it. Okay, so you continue.
Okay, Aragorn, he's basically like, give a short rundown. He's supposed to be like the king to like the kingdom of Gondor, if I'm not wrong. But like what he does is that he decides to turn down the role because the reason is kind of debated, but I think personally I feel it's like he does not want to become the king yet. Maybe he doesn't feel prepared or something. But over and over again, we see like his character being displayed in the movies. He is seen as a very caring person. He really cares about his friends, and he's the first one who will just go down and protect them whenever they are in need.
So he's the pillar of the pack. He's like a strong pillar of them. He provides, but at the same time, he's also the front man.
In the first episode, he's basically the leader for the hobbits who are trying to make it past.
So someone who protects and provides for his family.
He protects, basically.
Oh,
like there's a lot of video essays on Aragorn. You can go watch them to get an idea of what I'm talking about, basically.
What I would feel for someone who projects a good ideology of masculinity is actually James Bond.
James Bond.
The new version of James Bond, actually. I feel like the newer version of James Bond, the Daniel Craig one, he's a very good representation of what I would feel what masculinity should be like these days. First thing, he protects and provides. He is very, he dresses very well. He has a very good sense of dressing.
Gentlemanly.
He has a very gentlemanly sense of dressing with his tailored suit and everything. And when he goes around, he just has that dapper style as well as that dapper kind of thing where when stuff goes down, right, he's the kind of man that you will turn to. He looks like that kind of guy. And through the movies, even though he does change his preference of women, but the thing is he's very loyal to that woman within the movie itself. Because I think in the scenes they like to change actors and everything. But he's very loyal to that person. He'll always protect and provide for them when needed. So I think that's actually a very good judgment as well as a comparison zone to someone that is a masculine man.
Okay, so how about we talk about a more controversial one? Is how a lot of people are trying to portray themselves as a masculine person but are like spouting out the wrong ideology, the wrong ideas.
So alpha male.
Like those, that kind of like, I don't respect women, that kind of stuff. Like,
that's actually highly debatable because what we think is that, right, the thing is that I feel like what this actually shows is that they are very arrogant. But what a masculine man wants is actually confidence, not arrogance.
Correct.
Arrogance is very different from confidence. What do you think about it?
Arrogance is basically, if you give an example, arrogance is walking into a room and is expecting everyone to like you. But confidence is walking into a room and thinking it doesn't matter if the people
I want to make
like
friends with the people around.
And it doesn't matter if they don't like me at all. It's that kind of stuff. I feel like the main difference between arrogance and confidence is that arrogance, to an extent, is the lack of confidence. It is.
That's true. It's going in the room, like you said just now, it's actually going in the room picturing that everyone likes you. Like you're the guy. But confidence is different.
Confidence is, arrogance is very loud, it's obnoxious.
It's a subtle type of confidence, I feel.
Like maybe they talk about like maybe the look in the eye or your tone when you speak.
He portrays a very still kind of atmosphere.
Very calming.
very calming kind of atmosphere.
Yeah.
You feel a presence around him that is far greater than
Correct.
what you actually normally project onto a male. And I think it's always someone that is ambitious and is very stoic.
Males, masculine men, yes.
They
Controlling emotions.
they always want to strive for more, but they know their own capabilities. And that's why that gives them the self-confidence. They know that if they try hard enough, right, they will be able to take over whatever they want.
Correct.
And they'll be able to take out whatever they want actually.
Correct. Because, like you said just now, stoicism, the managing of emotions, right? I feel like that's very important if you want to give off a form of confidence. Because, like, the ability to control your own emotions is something that a lot of people are lacking nowadays. I feel.
It's the ability to be calm when something happens and
Correct.
to be respectful and not
Correct.
have your emotions to shown in a, let's say, bad light.
Correct.
Shown
Right.
in a bad light.
Especially if it's like let's just say like a situation when someone, let's just say, is defaming you, right? Yeah. I'm not sure if I have any experience about that. Do you have?
Defaming me.
Yeah, or like talking bad.
Of course, I deal with that.
A lot, right?
I think we all deal with that to a certain extent when people say that, hey, I think this guy is quite arrogant and everything.
Yeah.
What you want to do, right, is you need to actually I think even you face that kind of thing, like negative like connotations and everything. Right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
what we want to do is actually be calm about it actually. There's no need to react very violently or like say like, hey, like I feel very affected by it. There's nothing about it. Because really, right, there's this book that says how not to give a F about what other
Oh
people
yeah,
say.
right.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what I would think is that it's very important to learn this skill actually. It's just that just do whatever you want and actually like not care about what other people actually think about you.
Correct. And
As long as you have the right mottos, the right virtues, you will stay on the right moral compass and really there's nothing that people can do to strike you down.
Correct.
honestly.
And to relate back to arrogance and confidence, an arrogant person will immediately call out whoever that,
Yeah, they did it.
and they're gonna challenge, oh, I'm gonna challenge you to a fight or something. But the confident person, he probably won't even be bothered.
Yeah,
because
that
they
makes
know
sense.
it's not worth their time. Okay.
It's not worth their time.
It's not
yeah,
worth
that's
their time.
true. Because they have much more important things to do
Yeah,
actually.
correct.
If you think about it.
If you are enjoying the episode so far,
Make sure to like and follow.
and do click on the bell notification icon.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Now we want to talk about the rain first. It's kind of raining in our area right now,
Correct.
so we apologize for any of the disruptions that are caused. Now, Ivan, let's talk about new age masculinity versus old age masculinity.
Okay. Old age masculinity revolves around the idea of chivalry. Feel it, right? Chivalry.
What is chivalry?
Chivalry, I feel like, is something along the lines of protect those who are helpless, like maybe women and children. While
Hey, you cannot say that. You cannot technically
okay, nowadays
yeah,
you can't say nowadays. You know,
Nowadays you
but
can't say that, but
that's the old age.
yeah,
idea.
it's about protecting a woman and children.
Yeah. Basically, the very traditional idea of masculinity, and being gentle, being caring to those who are close to you. Cameraman.
Cameraman is close to you.
Oh, okay, yeah, I have to care for him, yeah. Huh? Okay. Yeah, that's right. That's called providing. Yeah. Okay.
Cameraman is providing.
Yeah.
Anyways, so it's basically new age masculinity. I feel like it's very diluted, extremely diluted.
Yeah, it feels. There's a lot of ego, I feel. There's a lot of ego in it.
There's losing the providing of for your children as well as your loved ones. But instead, you just have jack guys running around saying I can get a lot of women
Yeah.
and I have a lot of money.
And I can sleep with whatever girl I want to, that kind of stuff.
That's a very diluted version of
I don't like it.
masculinity with you.
Yeah.
And what do you think about this thing that they say where this guy, right, who is so-called the alpha male, the top dog, example for Tate, right, that he gets to sleep with a lot of women, but example, if he has a girlfriend, he doesn't allow the woman to sleep with other guys. What do you think of that, Evan?
It's not good. It's not fair to the woman. It's not fair to the relationship.
I don't think it's the right ideology,
Yeah,
honestly.
it's not good.
And
Because-
a lot of guys right now, they're actually following in his direction.
That's the worst part, yeah.
But actually, if you see most of what Tate says, it's actually positive.
I haven't
actually-
really watched his podcast before, so I don't really know.
It's actually correct. He preaches a lot of things as working out, being hardworking, not being lazy, getting off your ass and actually doing the work. These are actually positive
it's
things.
good.
These actually these are real things that actually it helps you benefit.
Yeah, correct.
But sometimes the ideologies get a little bit twisted.
I feel like sometimes the things that he says
Is to garner attention.
Yeah, garner attention. He doesn't really believe in what he said. Yeah. Hopefully, yeah.
Actually, his ideologies are actually right, and a lot of guys actually, when they listen to him, they've actually improved in their life. Actually,
That's
quite
true,
a fair
quite
bit.
a few.
Even I listen to Tate once in a while. He gives some really solid advice, honestly. And he helps you improve in life. He's like a mentor figure.
So basically, like we mentioned previous episode, we have to filter out the advice that they give.
The advice that they give, yes.
I see.
Then, how does someone, in their own capacity, become more and more masculine?
That's a tough question. Because it relies a lot on the environment, the people that you talk to.
Okay, let's start with working out.
Working out, yes.
Working out is a good platform that you can actually, it can go both ways. Some people in the gym nowadays, I feel some actually of them are actually not very masculine.
Yeah.
And the gym culture has actually become very diluted also. They become very obsessed with their body image and how to say, they act too arrogant after they have their physique and everything like that.
Correct. Like that time I was with my friend, I was trying to teach him how to do squats properly. Basically, I was holding, the dumbbell squats.
Yeah.
The 2 dumbbells, yeah. Some guy came over and watched us and he was like, no, go ahead, just do whatever. And when I demonstrated to my friend, the guy said something along the lines of, you're using more forearm than legs, which is obviously, it doesn't even make sense, but it's obviously meant to pull me down, Yeah, basically that's one of the examples I can give about the gym culture being more diluted and...
Yeah, it's very diluted these days, and it's not about motivating each other to improve, it's about, but if you can find a gym buddy that always consistently motivates you to actually push forward and push on, right, and actually continuously improve yourself, right, that's actually one way that you can become even more masculine.
Correct. Yeah. You need to have, like I said,
you need to grow up. You need to grow up.
You need a good environment.
You need to grow up with someone.
Yeah. You have to find people with common
knowledge.
Common knowledge, yeah, correct.
And one more thing I think is self-improvement. Constantly striving for improvement. Constantly striving for I want to be better than the last day. Not being in an arrogant way, but always saying I wanna pay the rent's due of today.
Yeah.
I wanna keep on improving. Rent is due today. I wanna actually pay off my debt, and after that continue to improve. You know what I mean? Because they say every day there's a certain amount of rent that's due. I feel like a truly masculine man, he understands that he might not want to do the work today, but rent's due. He needs to pay out.
He has to do it eventually.
So he gets it done immediately, and he gets it done right on the spot.
That's true.
That's the right ideology of it.
And speaking about striving for improvements, you cannot expect too much of yourself. You need to have some form of humility.
Yeah, being respectful to other people.
And
having that
humility.
Yes.
Yeah, that's important.
Because I feel like alpha males right now, when they walk around, they can't just disrespect everyone and act like they're the boss of the place. No, you actually want to become more humble. You want to be always learning, and you can always learn things from someone.
Correct.
And one more thing is that you need to actually understand that you're not the best, and you need to respect other people's opinions and keep a stoic attitude when you speak to other people.
Not let your emotions. Basically, a lot is very similar to what the Jedi from Star Wars or maybe the samurai, whatever. Do not let your emotions get in the way. Basically, you have to think with a clear head. But obviously that applies to only certain situations. There's some things that are a lot more complicated.
The Romans quite, I think, especially people like Marcus Aurelius, they preach a lot of these kind of values on stoicism, controlling your emotions, and being a man about it, and being gentlemanly in a way. Even in very ancient civilizations, they already preach this kind of knowledge. So I think it's actually a very good way that people can actually anchor themselves to. This is what we call old age masculinity.
Correct.
Instead of new age masculinity, which becomes very diluted with all the alpha male guys that are walking around with huge ass biceps. They're going I own the place. And
because if you take that away from them, they have nothing. They may have all of the
fame.
good things. Yeah, the fame, everything is from external things. It's from their muscles. It's from their.
But do they really have a huge contribution to what's it called? Contributing to other people, making their lives better? Actually, not really. They don't really provide.
They don't really provide.
They provide for themselves and they provide for their own needs.
Correct. It's all ego.
Okay, in summary, we feel that the topic about masculinity is heavily diverse and there's a lot of mixed opinions on it, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
So the thing I feel about masculinity is that it's really your own ideology of it, but you need to understand having the right mottos, the right virtues when you go about having thoughts on even wanting to be a masculine man.
It's very complicated. It's not easy, basically.
But
It's not
he is
easy.
always a man. I think the rightful way of it is someone that's stoic, someone that's ambitious,
Correct.
someone that has that self-confidence, and someone that wants to provide and as well as protect their loved ones.
Yes.
That is someone that we will feel is a truly masculine man. There's no need to fit the hard ideologies of being like the big gorilla with the biceps and big chest.
There's
No,
no
that's
need.
not really part
Yeah.
of the ideology.
In fact, some people they don't even have big muscles. They may be really scrawny, but they are actually a really masculine person. That's the thing. They may not be able to maybe protect, but like they will really provide the family with whatever they have, basically.
Someone that's always out doing work for the family. That's someone that provides and protects. That is the definition of a truly masculine man.
That's true. Yeah. Okay.
I think with that, we'll wrap up this episode of the Forest Gumpers. Thank you so much for watching this channel. Make sure to like and subscribe
Do click on the bell notification icon.
and leave us a funny comment.
That's
Alright,
right.
see ya.